What is it, guys? Nimrod here, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 18 career mode. And yes, I'm back. It was my mom's birthday, as you guys might have known. So yeah, I just celebrated the whole weekend with her. I'm very sorry for not uploading, but it is January. No, not. Why do I always say January transfer deadline day? It is transfer deadline day, the summer transfer deadline day, and yes, and well, look at that there. Jose Izquierdo could be going to Montpellier for a loan, and I was thinking about this. He's done incredible last season, but we got Niang now, and he's not incredible at this point in time. He's what is he? He's injury prone. That's it, which is very annoying. He's getting on a bit, 28 this year. He is one of our most highest rated in the club. But, I was thinking about this. Do I let him go? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I've got Niang. I have the players. Do I get rid of him? And the thing is, I do. I get rid of him, and Izquierdo obviously coming back at January, so I always like to do that. I think Connor Chaplin will come back at January as well. I'm not too sure if you guys saw, but I made Ross Barkley our captain, and as it comes close to the end of deadline day, I get a loan offer for Samson, and I actually accept it. I have Callum Jackson, and Callum Jackson is pretty decent, 76 rated now, and it does help the not just the Brighton career, but the New Zealand, whatever it is, New Zealand project. That's it. And as you can see, 456 million pounds spent in January in that day. I'm guessing it's that day. I'm never too sure. But Martial goes to Real Madrid. Talisca goes to Barca, and Goretzka goes to was it Barca? I'm pretty sure. Which is incredible, and that's why it's so exciting. Deadline day. Yeah, deadline day has changed a hell of a lot since the years. But as you can see, international break here. USA versus New Zealand. We draw 1-1, which is very good. I get a scout update. That's always exciting. I've got such a good youth squad. I can't wait to really start using it. I've got really good youth players as well in my squad. And Mexico, I kept getting 94 potential, and I was like, yes, please. I always like to see that, get the 94 potential, then see that overall, and just see the coming weeks. But we lose to Argentina, no surprise about that, but Stones against, was it Burnley? Burnley was really, really poor, because he kept going so high, and he is a high attacking work rate. That's fine, but I changed him to a more defensive centre-back, and yeah, just before this Bournemouth game, let's see if we get the win.
Our main feature today on EA TV, two great clubs. It's coming up for you live.
And yes, it's the derby. Who doesn't like the derby? I mean, it is possibly the most exciting game of the series. It is pretty much. And fun fact, Bournemouth was my first game I've ever watched at football. Yeah, that was the first game I went to actually physically watch, and the stadium and everything. And I think that bicycle kick, I think that was Kermigan, and it was a bicy, I'm pretty sure, and I've seen that goal live as well. So yeah, surprising, I know. Yeah, such a good goal. Literally, do look it up, Kermigan bicycle kick, Bournemouth versus who was it? Oh, I'm trying to remember, who was it? Might have been Ipswich. I think it was Ipswich. And yeah, very good goal basically. Bloody love that goal. Anyway, still yet to score a goal like Kerrigan in this series, but don't worry. An episode which I recorded last night, which I was playing, I scored a cracker, which is definitely goal of the series. So you gotta watch that. But you see, Dembele moved to from Celtic to RB Leipzig, and look at this, like Pickford just somehow smears it, and Bellerin, well, he's 87 rated now. Look at the pace he has. He is so good, so quick, and I'm so happy. I think he was our first signing of the series. Crossed it in, and Niang, and by Niang, the danger man, scored his first goal for Brighton and Hove Albion, and you know, I was so happy because Izquierdo left, and I was like, is that a good move? Is that a good move or not? And I was thinking, you know, should I have done that? But now, yeah, definitely a great move. I put the trust in Niang, and he's provided. And as you can see, I'm playing Brown instead of Loftus-Cheek, and Palini instead of Davies, because of that awful performance from on the weekend. On the weekend against Burnley, last game. Oh, and this is an incredible game. I've just remembered, this is the best game of the series, and you will see why. Basically, Paulinho gets the ball, plays it to Abraham, who plays it to Mbanyang, who cuts inside, plays it to Tammy Abraham, and he just can't stop scoring. He is on fire. This man, you don't beat him. You don't beat him. And does the Benteke celebration. And Benteke this weekend. Wow, wow, wow. Stealing the penalty off. Trying to remember who it was. Yeah, but absolutely crazy from Benteke. And you know, but Abraham means business this season. Genuinely, like, after last season's upset, I mean, he's obviously going to be like, you know what, I've got to score these goals this season. And as Gosling gets the ball here, plays it to Arthur, who plays it to Okazaki, and it's a really good save from Pickford. Pickford has improved so much, but the Bournemouth striker gets the ball and he scores it. So Bournemouth get a goal back, 2-1, and what a game we have already. You know, 2-1 inside half an hour. Absolutely. And yeah, look at the fans. Did you just see that? That was weird. I mean, that was so weird. The fans were just standing there looking at the camera like, what are you looking at? Like it was like they were possessed or something like that. But anyway, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna say Ninga. I don't want to be called. No, I don't want to say anything that will be offensive to you guys. But as Barkley gets the ball here, plays it to Medeiros, and well, this is swift reply. Spencer FC, eat your heart out. Izzy Brown plays it to Niang, who plays it to Izzy Brown, who sweats it across to Abraham, and well, he just can't start scoring. Literally, it's not Mbaye Niang the danger man, it's Tammy Abraham the danger man. I mean, he's banging in the goals, left, right, and centre. And like last year, the start of the season was not good. It wasn't good, and he genuinely had an awful start. End of the season, he was quality. It was quality. Start of this season, absolutely on fire. Seriously, already 6 goals in the Premier League. He's only played 4 games, and he's nearly got to double digits. I mean, but Izzy Brown plays the ball to Sessegnon. Just look at Izzy Brown at this point in time. Obviously, you can't see him, but he started from behind the halfway line. Medeiros crossed it in. Ake clears it away. Falls to Izzy Brown, who was just at the halfway line. And now he's on the edge of the box. And we score our 4th goal of the season. No, 4th goal of the game. And I was shocked. I mean, we were playing incredible, our attacking. And Medeiros has really improved since, you know, I told him off for that dreadful performance. Was it last year against West Ham? Or the year before against West Ham? It was a dreadful performance. I told him off, and now he's training like he's a workhorse. And you know, second league goal of the season for Izzy Brown, already beaten last year's, I think. And obviously, remember Izzy Brown's last-minute goal against Bournemouth. Obviously, didn't mean anything at the end of the season, but his last-minute goal to keep us in the Champions League race. In fact, we didn't get anything, but Loftus-Cheek plays it to Tammy Abraham, and well, I mean, Izzy Brown's been playing incredible, but I mean, Loftus-Cheek gets an assist here. And you can't, like, our team is there's so many players who can play everywhere. I mean, look, we have Pickford, or we have the youngsters, Jackson and Simpson, Tuanzebe, Dunk and Stones, and maybe a youngster, I'm not too sure. Sessegnon, we have Carvalho, he can do a shift. We have Evans, we have Izquierdo for Bellerin, and then we have Paulinho, Davies, Loftus-Cheek, Barkley, so many great centre mids. Martin. Wingers, we have Medeiros, we have Chaplin, he can play on the wing, but Niang, Izquierdo, and up front we have Abraham, Chaplin, Traore, and Hendricks. But look at the sliders as well. You guys, I always think that you guys are gonna think that I'm using sliders. I wasn't. It looks like I was, because I was smashing them, and I never normally play well. But as who was that? Mings absolutely just manhandles Medeiros. I think Medeiros was really annoying them for the whole of the game, you know, just messing with them a bit. And as Evans comes on, he's a really exciting prospect in my opinion. Really excited to see what he can do. But Medeiros isn't going to take it, actually. I think it was Barkley, I want to say. Is it Barkley? Or Niang? I think it's, yep, Niang. Niang looks like to cross at him. And talking about Medeiros, I was talking about him, how he missed an open goal in his Prem debut. Well, he's just not very good at close-up finishes. Poor miss from Medeiros, and gets subbed off straight away, but he had a very good game. And Max Hendricks comes on. I always want him to score, but look at that save from Pickford. That's why I love him now. He's so good. He's doing well in real life and in this game. And it's crossed in, and really good chance, but a great save from Pickford again. And here is the last goal of the game, I'm pretty sure. Pickford, unlucky, I mean. He hasn't got a clean sheet yet this season, apart from the Leicester one. Hasn't got a clean sheet yet, and he probably did deserve a clean sheet this game, because he did play very well, and every player played well this game. And you know, it was it was very annoying, to be fair. And we just need to be much tighter at the back, and I think Stones did well this game, but I think we pushed too many men forward, and that's why we conceded then. Maybe I shouldn't have taken off Sessegnon. I think it was a bit of a stupid thing to do. But as Musiat gets his first league goal of the season, and Evans gets a throw in here, plays it to Niang, who crossed it in, and Max Hendricks, oh, so unlucky. I wish he scored that. I always want Max Hendricks to score. But in the end, it was full time, and Paulinho actually a really good game. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do subscribe and leave a like. Look at that, 3 shots, 3 goals to Abraham. Follow my Twitter at Nimrod_742. Sorry about the poor uploading, and yeah, I will see you later. Goodbye.